Alright, y'all. Sorry for you Denver fans, man. I'm a Denver fan, die hard. This is your boy EJ Swag. Here they are. We got about 2 minutes before they pick our 2011 draft, and they're bashing us right now. But we're about to show them this year. John Fox and our Broncos, AFC West champions. Promise you that. So, see what's going on. If you see right there, Von Miller's getting a phone call, so it's probably from Denver Broncos.
John Fox's eyes is someone, a linebacker that can play every down.
So you're probably looking at our #1 draft pick for Denver.
That will influence this pick by Denver. With the second pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Von Miller, linebacker, Texas A&M. Well, as we discussed before, his name is along with many of the current big
Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't take this sideways because the man's crying. He's happy. He is not soft. He's gonna come up with one of the best linebacker cores in the NFL. Most underrated. We're gonna have Von Miller, DJ Williams, Robert Ayers, and Elvis Dumervil. 2 years ago, #1 sacks in the league at 17.5 sacks. We will be able to push him back to defensive end, and this will be a problem considering that we got John Fox now. We're going back to a 4-3 system, which Denver, when their championship year is running. So, I would like to go with like a Patrick Peterson, but this is definitely not a downgrade. I just don't feel like we were struggling at the linebacker position.
The only thing I'd like to see a little bit more of from Von is more plays in the briar patch. He's been in space, and he's been a terrorizing space player. The Denver Broncos just got a lot better today, Mel.
I think the debate, John, within the Denver Bronco organization, you take Marcel Darius, you need a defensive tackle in the worst way, but you need that Sam linebacker. I think the way John Fox is going to utilize Von Miller will make him a guy that can help out an Elvis Dumervil who's coming off of an injury. Robert Ayers, first-round pick a few years ago, he's got to step it up. They're counting on him to be a much better player under this new regime than he was previously. I think you're looking at DJ Williams, veteran linebacker now. All of a sudden, with Miller, you got a fear factor player on defense, but you got to account for it. I think that's the thing with Von Miller. And Darius, the defensive tackle, the deep year for defensive linemen. They think they can help that position. They have 2 second-round picks. They pick at 36. They pick at 46. So there's going to be opportunities there to get a defensive tackle. Von Miller's a special player. I think if you looked at who the consensus #1 player was in the NFL going into this draft, you have to say probably Von Miller was that guy.
He's got some Derek Thomas-like qualities. We said that earlier. 6'2½", 245 pounds.
Hit on that Broncos joint, boy.
He got hurt early this year. I think the Stephen F. Austin game. Last year, nobody.
As you see, Denver, we've always drafted pretty good, so hopefully this works out to be a pretty good draft pick. We'll see.
I think you came in with Dumervil. You had heat coming off both corners in nickel. I'm excited about it.
You look at Von Miller, John, and you talk about the comparisons to the late, great Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas was a sack artist at Alabama, Hall of Fame player in the NFL with the Kansas City Chiefs. John Fox and the Denver Broncos are hoping Von Miller can be that kind of player. You watch him 2 years ago, 17 sacks. He led the nation. Ankle injury early on this year. He drops to 10.5. 10.5 was pretty good considering he was less than 100% a lot early in the year. This kid was a player that can be utilized in a lot of different ways. He's not a guy, John, I think you could say, okay, automatically, he's going to have to come after the quarterback. He's a kid around 4'4", 240, John. You pointed out to me, his numbers across the board athletically are better than a lot of guys at the skill positions on offense.
I mean, he ran faster than A.J. Green, a great receiver. His 20-yard short shuttle was faster than your guy, Patrick Peterson, the #1 corner in this draft. But he can play on his feet. He can put his hand down and rush. A lot of versatility and firepower.
He's a Bronco.
I had him as the #1 player.
Von Miller, baby.
I'm envious of the Broncos. And if they get that crowd noise in the game, this guy will be a special pass rusher. Double-digit sacks, I think, for Von Miller.
Well, so we've had the first.
Well, there it went, guys. Please support my video. Post what you want. I'm going to pick this up tonight if you guys like it. I'll try to catch the second round and the third round drafts also for the Denver Broncos. Please broke my Street Fighter videos. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get me a little Group of cats, subscribe to me. I'm gonna keep good videos up.
Downloaded this app.